live stream here on the twitch.tv/Xisuma, playing the Cities Skylines, thinking about how we're going to expand today. Yeah. I've been thinking that this water here might become a feature because I want to expand into this area now. We've set up some infrastructure for it. And I'm thinking this industrial area could like wrap through this space. But we're going to need to expand our population big time. We've got a lot of space up here to do that actually, but I'm feeling like this high density residential stuff is causing a fair bit of traffic, which is actually, or was a moment ago, one of our big problems. Something to keep an eye on. So yeah, probably going to be tackling that, expanding through here, expanding down there, prepping for some future expansions, because you know how the game goes, we keep going, building, much as we can. Keep the city expanding, keep it all interesting. How are we doing on education? Elementary school, we need another one. We need another one soon. And I wanted to expand up here. We've already got a school up there. Dang. Definitely going to need one up in this area, I reckon. Anyway. Peeps are tuning in. Chiwi Pepper, Hero Blender, Fairy Bread Thief, Yield Envelope, welcome to the stream. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, so much traffic coming in. That'll be people migrating into the high residential density stuff. So zoom in here. Like, the foot traffic is always such a problem. Let's see. It's also the lights a little bit as well. Like, I don't think removing that's really going to help much. Nor would removing the lights. This could probably do with being a higher density. We might be able to improve it in that way. Like 4-lane now, we want a 6-lane. Uh-huh. Since we have so much traffic coming in. And I think we might just leave it like that. We're going to get away with the awkward transition here. So that traffic can pile up and hopefully then move through a little smoother. But yeah, there's just too much coming through here, basically. Is there clean drinking water, says Paytantanil? Well, with all we did in the last stream, I should hope so. Water availability is good, water trade is up, sewage treatment is good. Yeah, we got clean, fresh water. So don't you worry about it. Jumbo Hacker says, hi, love the content, you inspired me. I hope you go on and inspire a lot more people. Cool. Thank you, my dude. Glad you're inspired. Inspiring peeps is always good. Yeah, these little intersections like this are just nightmarish. Really kind of looks like these bits aren't necessary, and then you can see a ton of traffic coming through it. Upgrading the roads will help a little bit, and I kind of spotted something earlier. Feels to me like we probably need these roads back here to be what? Oh, you're gonna be awkward, aren't you? You just gotta be awkward. Well, we haven't built on that one yet, so we'll do that for now. Oh, lag spike. By the way, I got developer options enabled. Kind of looks to me then like, if we go into upgrade mode, looks to me like that should be like that. This is clearly like way too close. But it is what it is. Right, let's go back to this one and continue zoning. How much do you earn from water export? Probably not a lot. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Should we get... Wait, it's because there's a park there. That park is like right under the thing. Let's relocate it to the other side then. That'll make upgrading it easy peasy. We got our second noise in the ear. Dang. Jumbo Hacker gifting a sub to Wafflecat 32, and Elora Swiftwind gifting one to Jormungadar. So, oh god, I was going to press F5 and look at the camera. It's not Minecraft. Thank you so much for supporting the community. Appreciate your generosity. to the both of you. Blue Raven 768 is here for 10 months, double digits already. Geez, time flies. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm having a good day. Thanks for asking. Okay, the music just glitched, but that's part of the track, right? Oh man, that's some good hot bevy right there. Very hot. Oh, burning my belly. The Nice Falcon says, hello X, I'm sorry, but I can't be here for the stream. My battery is going to die and I lost my charge. Dude, you don't need to tune in to tell me that. Just get your battery charged. Dang. Take care of your business, man. I mean, thanks for popping by, but if you got no battery, save it for an emergency. You never know. You never know what might be around the corner, right? I think you can kind of see there that this road's going to need... Actually, maybe not, because it doesn't go there. This looks like a road that needs to be bigger. However, we've kind of settled with that one. I think just spotting these bits where it looks like it's likely for traffic to come through might be a good approach. Give them a bit more bandwidth for the future. But most of this stuff's probably going to be like low density, because we haven't really planned very well for high density. That's what this taught me. We didn't plan very well for that, and we need to change it up. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. Crazy density. So around the back here, let's check up on our specialties. Low density. Right, NA medium is kind of close. And that's Europe. That's almost the same. Wait. Oh no, there you go. Alright, so we should totally go for Europe. So we'll zone all of this out here. Like that. Probably come back around here and do some more in the future. But man, people want to move in. They're going to create some mad traffic, I'll tell you. Mad traffic. There's space on this side of the road for zoning too. Dang. Like, we are kind of zoning where we don't really have the capacity for it. But yeah, but more traffic issues. Terrible junctions. That's what that is. Go ahead and try and make these a little better. Get a bit more of a flow. Yeah, this one right here might not be very helpful. Okay, I feel like I should just get rid of it. Sorry. Let's go ahead and make this little bit here a lower one. And then some of that. They do look a bit out of place, don't they? This is not a beautification city. It's just play and have fun and see what happens city. Try and build as fast as you can, you know. Captain Ireland 41, thank you for your prime. Wiggly Fox, thank you for 44 months with the wiggles. Appreciate you, appreciate you. 20T Ford, welcome to the chat. Assuming you can click and drag to upgrade multiple sections of the road at once. I do believe we've been doing that. I do believe. Like so. It's just very, very fine. We have to put the cursor, you know, very fine tuned. So yeah, let's continue to zone. I think it might be smart to put some offices around here. Like we've had so much traffic in this area. Let's now perhaps move away from... Oh, that being said, there's very little demand. We need to bring more people into the city and educate them. So we'll probably put like offices across here and then have this bit back here as like your sleepy suburbs. So we'll go back down to the lowest type and do some North American just all the way across the back of these sleepy roads. Maybe upgrade them again, actually. I can see some reasons to upgrade this like artery at the back, if we want to call it that. So let's get that side. That one's got a park on it, of course it does. A little bit of relocation. Ain't no problem. And then all of this road. Okay, which comes to a bridge. And we got what it takes. Nice. Except that last bit was super wonky. Oh. Did it all wrong, didn't I? Oh, is wonky all it can be? Let's turn off the snapping. That looks, oof, just about okay. Just about okay. Oh, it got wonky here as well. I didn't notice that, did I? Oh well. So very little action for people moving in there, despite there being high demand. There is high demand for low density, so maybe we just need time to pass and whatnot. Does this have the ability to do toll roads? I don't think so. At least I haven't seen it. But you've reminded me of something. We're playing with dev mode enabled, and this is the thing, I think, where you can edit the weather, which is like the one thing I want to do. There is lighting, which honestly looks like you can make this game quite impressive. I hope I don't break anything here. Maybe I should save before we do any of that. Right, save number 7. Sally Ann 123 here for 96 months in a row. Sally, is the name Sally Ann 123 in game? Please do let me know, or one of my mods in chat will keep track of it. Hey Declan, good to see you in the chat, my dude. For all the peeps over on YouTube, feel free to head over here to Twitch. This is where my community is. These are the people that I'm saying thanks to, like Lucaro1357 for 59 months of support. Saying random thoughts, there are tons of content creators who use a face cam, but I couldn't name a single game with an option to leave one corner of the screen empty / UI free. Yeah, what you're doing right there, my dude, is you're catching on to something, which is, you know, certain games have started to accommodate features for streamers, and that is not a thing that I've seen, and it makes total sense, right? Like, I could totally see a UI option that will leave a part of the screen available so you can have your webcam on it. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. Like, that's a great observation. Make sure to have 1 or 2 major roads with only a few connections for cross... And let me read this. Make sure to have like 1 or 2 major roads with only a few connections for cross-city travel, and ones for neighborhoods. As someone who grew up in a small town and made traffic with many big roads. I appreciate the tip. Here's the thing. When I play this game, it's just like you're constantly distracted, you don't have a plan. After this city, I want to do a beautification city, and I want to write things like that down. I want to take the time to think and plan. But I've done it before in a casual way, and you just lose track of your ideas, or at least I do. So at some point, I want to do something like that, but I want it to... You know, like, I'm going to have to really, like, focus and put together a proper plan. And so it's kind of on my list to play a city at some point where we really try and sort of hit it on all fronts. Make it beautiful, give it a proper layout. This city isn't that. This city is me just, like, goofing around and building whatever we can. I'm a little concerned about this patch right here. Oh, yeah, I could very easily mess that up. Like, I've got to get right in here to like de-jankify this. Actually, that's kind of it. Yeah, so I've decided that I think I'm just going to leave these in the industrial area that we're going to build around it. Hopefully I didn't destroy something important here. Just seems to be some random power lines. Do I want to keep that connection in? Probably not. Same thing over here. If we go back to the landscaping tool, change our sides and stuff here, we'll sort it out. Yes, I always start with a plan, then suddenly I'm making huge residential areas wherever I can. That's it. That's what happens, right? You get that constant distraction. Oh my god, look, there's like this weird... Oh my... No, this is flooded. This area is flooded. So what I need to do here is probably expand it a little bit. Try and pull this water in and say, hey, hang out down here. Maybe I could just connect it to the sea and make it like a, just a bit of a gap or whatever you want to call it. Like an inflowing bit of water might be the better way. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to be like, actually, you're now just connected. Oh, it could have been simple, but it's not. Not that simple. Oh, now I'm really messing with it. Okay. What we need is the soften terrain tool. Look at that. Then it creates some really nice contour lines. So now that looks quite natural-ish. Then we're going to go and use this tool again. Get rid of this nastiness. And we don't want to be... Well, we want to be careful here because we might overdo it and create some issues. So far, so good. Just want to keep that water contained big time, really. Alrighty, easy stuff. Whew. Let me tell you all about my plans. I won't be able to stream later in the week for a few days. In fact, I won't be able to stream till next Thursday. And I can stream tomorrow. And that's probably it. So I'll be gone for over a week. So what I'm planning on doing tomorrow is a redstone stream. And I got a video that will come out. I recorded it today. Because I've been playing in my redstone world when I've been sick a lot. And coming up with loads of cool stuff. So I made a video about some of the sort of thought processes and sort of the in-between stuff. Like usually a redstone video is like, here's the contraption. And this is more like, here's a bunch of stuff that like I've been investigating and messing around with. So tomorrow we're going to stream an idea for a contraption that came out of doing all of that, which I'm hoping will be really cool. But yeah, then I'll be gone for a while. Until next Thursday, so... Sometimes it's just like that, right? Busy times. Oh, there we go. Doesn't look very natural, but I'm fine with it. Oh, it's flooding again. Would you stop that? You've eaten up so much extra water, I don't understand what you want. Don't understand it. Yeah, like this over here has got the same problem too, isn't it? Anyway, the idea is that we're getting rid of all of this now and we're going to reclaim the space and industrialize and yada yada yada. Are we hearing in-game music, says Nova? Now, we're listening to Malcolm Horn, aka Music Man. If you like the music, you should definitely go and check out his records. You can listen to them on Spotify. They're amazing, they're super chill. He's also a streamer here on Twitch. I hate that it doesn't cost money to terraform, says Betseg. I actually really like it. For me, it's like, this lets you have aesthetic control. But it being an I think options are always good in games. If you wanted to make it an option, I think it would suit those players that look at terrain transformation as part of the, let's say, like management and logistics of the city. I can understand why you might feel the other way, but for me, I think I gravitate to playing this game artistically, but I think I'm trying to play it more logistically, let's say, right? Because I make all these plans for having a smart city, but then I end up just doing stuff because it looks cool. So at some point, I really want to lean into that and do like a purely aesthetic city. Every time I give it more space, it just keeps taking. Are you seeing this? The water, look, it's over there now. Like, man, I gave you all this water space. Maybe it's because I connected it to the ocean here. Actually, kind of looks like it is flowing out, but it doesn't look... Oops, doesn't look that great. Oh my god, stop. Let's try and get this corrected, perhaps. Like, is that any better? Looks a bit artificial. Looks a bit one way as well. Look, there's water here. Oh, killing me. Oh, I'm using the wrong tool. That'll be why. Okay, that's about it for me right there. That's about it. Alright, I've given up and I've said, okay, you win, computer game, you get all of this land here. And that's it. Viking Flowerwee, thank you ever so much for gifting subs and supporting the community over here on Twitch. Rationale J373773373, Brass Donkey, Vogelvrouw, and Yonix. Y'all be gifted subs, be sure to say thanks in the chat. Appreciate it, my dude. Amchurd, welcome to the stream. Coco for Coco Puff says, I tried to make artistic cities and just make efficient cities. I mean, you got the opposite problem right there. Anna Penguin says, make it deeper. Let's try that. I got a feeling it's not going to be that great, though. So we want to lower. Forget which... Huh. I mean, I did turn this down a heck of a lot. Okay, so right click is lower. And then we'll go to this one. So that's now below sea level. I mean, that might be a bad thing. That might mean all the water sort of congregates here. Wow, it did not like me changing that, did it? Let's hope it does something. Let's hope it does something, because our roads here can't be water. Look, it's slowing down the vehicles. They're happy whizzing over it, it looks like. Let's go start placing some roads. Let's really fill out this space. So I kind of like the idea of getting a road across the back here. If I raise it up slightly, might it combat the water issue we got? No, you can place roads like that, but then sometimes it's just like, nah, not here. There you go, it's okay with that. Hey, maybe that's how we make this look cool, right? Like we could turn this into a whole like bay or something. Oh, now my mind's like buzzing a little bit. This could be interesting. Let's go ahead and delete that. Okay, I might need to use these tools again. Let's go to the roads. Okay, and then let's say we come back like that. See, then there's a bit there. It's not quite out. We could also end up making another disaster. That's entirely possible. That don't look so bad, actually. Oh man, this snapping that it's doing, that's annoying. Okay, wait, I clicked! I see what the issue is. So now I feel like we want it to go straight again. Oh wait, it just accepted my offer. Oh, there's every now and then there's like this tiny little bit where it's like, okay, go on then. That is definitely like way more interesting. I'm wondering if more straight lines here would make it look like a sort of dock area. Oh, now I'm getting some ideas. So we could even have it down the side here if we wanted to. Interesting. So what about adding in like shipping and stuff? We haven't even unlocked this stuff. Dang. Hey, another JT, thank you for your 77 months. Bam! Oh, Sally Ann doesn't have a skin. Interesting. Oh, okay then. Oh, I think I'm gonna cough. I'll have to think of some sort of alternative. Maybe we'll put like one of the new skins in there. The default skins. Foul Relic 23, thank you for your 15 months. Bandu Linu, thank you ever so much for 13 months. Appreciate your tremendous support as always, peeps. Hope you're enjoying the streams. As I said, we've got some Minecrafty stuff tomorrow with some redstone, and then I'll be gone for over a week. Let's see. Where are we at? Something to do with transport. Water. That'll be the one. How many points do we have left? 27. Okay, that's good. Look what I'm doing. I'm getting distracted by like doing pretty stuff. This is why I should be like not doing this now. This is Speedrun City. We should really be saving this idea for when we do a beautiful city, right? I guess you could say I'm learning a little bit by experimenting here, but this was sort of not the point. Anyway, I'm gonna definitely do a bit more of this. That's got an awkward little bump on the end of it, hasn't it? Just thinking, now I'm gonna spend ages like figuring out how to do this so that we can get like a boat in there, because they need a lot of room. It's not what we're trying to do here. Speedrun City. We're developing a new industrial area. So we got to build quick. This side has been much easier to work with. It also seems to be snapping rather conveniently, I'd say. Now this bit here looks like way more managed and intentional. I quite like that. Then we've got to zone out the area. We've got to create a connection here. We've got a water pipe that's not happy. Just one lonely little water pipe underground on its own. What are you doing? Right, back to it. Speedrun City time. Soul Wolf, Sick BWM, thank you so much for 2 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for your support. I said this on YouTube, Xisuma, but you can right-click with the flatten terrain tool to pick a level. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't know. I'm not using the tool at this minute, so it's... like, when we're using it again, maybe I'll remember to give that a try. Hey, this is supposed to remember its elevation, isn't it? Right, so how far is this industrial area going to go? I think to over here. I was kind of thinking that this could be like a posh area. For lack of better words, I don't know. So maybe what we'll do is cut it off here and just use that little water bit as a sort of visual cue. I want to call it that. So then we need to make all of this industrial. I guess I want to buy a tile here. Is it going to make me buy 2? It's going to make me buy 2. Or I don't have to go all the way to the edge, do I? So if we look at what's going on here, that looks like, yeah, 2 lanes. We probably just want to extend this. Or maybe just have it come from over here. Okay, we've got an issue with the height, I believe. So we'll bring that past that building. How long can it continue with that snap for? All the way down over there. Okay, I think I'm going to bring it to here and then connect it to that road. Oh, oh, you can see where I've messed with the terrain there as well. There you go, so all of that's connected now. Right, and... most of our roads here are like the lower down ones. I feel like we should probably... see this road here, this probably needs to be like the next level up. So we're going to have to, unfortunately, kick out... so I was about to say residents, but they're not really residents, and then do something like this. So this can be like our main artery into this area. Which kind of suggests that, again, big junctions all the time, not so great. So we'll kick that out. And then we'll put our next roads at this level. Somewhere. Maybe in line with that road. Yeah, to there, kind of looks alright. Not looking for looks, really, just zoning like crazy. Okay, we will connect some stuff up to here. And that can go through there. Alright, then it will need zoning, and then of course same thing over here. The real big thing though is if you look at our industrial demand, we basically don't have it. We don't have the demand that we need. Almost built it correctly. Maybe do a sneaky save. Always appreciate a sneaky save suggestion. Sneaky save suggestion. No wonder, no wonder. Oh yeah, didn't we save the game like a little while ago? This game is basically Xisuma gets distracted. The game. We were gonna do this after we saved. So the weather thing, right? Climate time. So if we override climate time, so 0 is that. Here we go. Is this like messing with stuff in the city, or is there like a rendering issue? Okay, and then it gets like wet again. So I think having it around 5 makes sense. Now cloudiness, if I override that and put it to 0, like that gets rid of clouds. Now precipitation would mean rain, wouldn't it? Yep. So no, I mean we can have the clouds, and then the aurora. Is that a nighttime thing? Because I've done away with the nighttime cycle already. Interesting. Not going to do the lightning strike thing. Now the other thing was camera. Was it camera? Was it render? This is where I think like you could potentially break something, but maybe it wasn't this bit. Lighting? Somewhere there's something, I think it's this one, like exposure. Like you could potentially put like a bit of a air quotes better look on the game. You could tweak it for your liking. But I'm not sure what I would do here. I think I might leave it at that. Like someone else has probably sussed out what all this stuff does. But I think it's around the camera. Oh, that's a different option. Oh no, maybe it isn't. So like you can open up the camera tool or photo mode and do some really interesting stuff here. And it kind of looked like some of those settings might be over here, but maybe they're not. So for example, okay, I'm not able to edit this right now. Will that let me edit it? No. Oh, there you go, post exposure. So, like, you can really kind of mess around with things here. Let's try 100 on that. Wow, okay. Too much. 10 maybe? This one felt a bit too much as well, like maybe 0.75. Whoa! But now the game's got a different look to it, right? You could even tint it with a particular colour. Oh god, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. You get the idea. It kind of looked like maybe you could control that over here with this screen. But anyway, I'm turning it off now. And we need people more with the words. We need more people to move into the city. Why do they not want to move in over here? We zoned this area for them. There's demands. Why is no one moving in? It's a mystery. Maybe they want some of the denser stuff, which we were probably going to fill in around here. So yeah, they're happy with that, but they don't want the low stuff over there right now, it seems. Strange stuff. Instagram filter for Cities Skylines. Yeah, kinda. Like, when I render my Minecraft videos, they have saturation and contrast adjust, right? And they just make the videos pop a little bit more, because the default, you know, like if you think about when you boot up Minecraft and play with the default brightness, it's really gloomy. Yeah, everyone pretty much turns up the brightness 100%. So the game will render things with a certain kind of visual fidelity, and it's that I'm looking to change, essentially. Noise from the highway, possibly. Noise from the highway? Oh, on the road? That could be a deterrent? Let's have a look. So in theory, if that is the case, we do this. Okay, it might help to click and drag now. So yeah, we can kind of like shield the area a bit. People want to park here. Maybe I should get... Do you know what? If you make a car park station, you're making traffic. That's something that I've learned in this game. Like if you put a car park right here, you'll just create an insane amount of traffic there. So you kind of want to put it somewhere where you like draw people away. Honestly, this might not be a bad place to draw people to park. But if we look at the way the traffic is going, I think they kind of want to go across to these roads. So we might need like another through road or something. Let's try and add that in. Okay, so upgrades again. I think I turned off all the snaps, didn't I? Because we want to keep them on the... Oh, of course you would. Of course you would. Just going to get rid of that for now. Then we want a little road through here. All the way over to there. And then they're like, yeah, we'll totally live here now. You just added a road. I want to live there. That's what they're like. Oh my god. I'm just a city building genius. No one knew that we needed a road there. No one in chat said that. Get on my level. Come on. Right. So yeah, that area can be whatever that is. And then I wouldn't be too afraid to put a car park in here. Like a big one. No, maybe not. Maybe that. You know, you can live in this area, but there's also a massive car park there. The choice is yours. Is there any public transport in the city? Very little. It's Speedrun City. I've got no time for public transport. Nothing here is properly designed. You could probably add like a subway system. It just takes so much time. I just want to build and like get it all spread out. Yeah, so we've got a lot of industrial here that will expand as residents move in, so we can slowly see that go. Then it'll be the turn of this area here. And I've decided to cut off the stuff there, so yeah, we could try and do some rural stuff. I feel like in order to make some cool rural looking stuff, you kind of want like reference images, which I don't have when I'm streaming. Plus, it's not the point of Speedrun City. See how drawn I am in different directions? I think I might actually like start the beautification city sooner than later and see if we can actually manage all these different ideas. Okay, let's go ahead and get in some of this density because it feels like, yeah, this stuff is like ready to go for some reason. And now I know that we also want some commercial, so let's try some mixed stuff heading this way. And they're moving in, peeps. They're moving in. As an actual city planner, it's funny sort of folks like this play the game and the commentary cracks me up, says Nova. It's probably because no one's got a plan. Right? I just build. Yeah, at one point I was planning on doing like a properly laid out city and taking notes and stuff, and then I was like, I ain't got time for this. Whoops. I think we'll go ahead and upgrade this road here too. Look at the amount of cars parked everywhere. And no one even lives here yet. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, so all of those lot are moving in. They're having no problems. Down here though, it's a bit like... Build another road, then we'll move in. Right then. Did we ever finish? We didn't ever finish zoning this, and it's got a little piddly road left all on its own. So we'll zone all of that, which will just create tremendous amounts of traffic, but we don't even need it. Hey-o! Let's go put that somewhere. Because we just unlocked a new building, yo. Oh, this adds well-being within a distance? Okay. I'm gonna go put it like here, on this corner. And then that'll affect all the people nearby. Could be a recreation/service issue for low density. Says Waffle. Okay, recreation/service. Interesting, interesting. So crematorium. They are kind of a ways away from having a medical clinic. Let's put that somewhere in this area. Maybe on that road. What about parks and recreation? Let's give them a sports park of some sort. How about a skate park? If I can select it. That's not encouraging them. Education. Ah, look, we need another elementary school. You can kind of see where it's bad, actually. It's real bad next to this area here. I should have probably put it around the back here instead of all these houses. Oh, look, we got an empty block. Okay, let's upgrade the road here while we have the opportunity to. So there's a bit more bandwidth heading to where we're going to put this school. Okay, so education. Like that. Then we'll put one of these on it. Oh, look, there's not enough room. Oh, well. Have that one instead. Loads of room for residents. Good stuff. Will that let people move in over here? Nope. Nope, they want nothing to do with it. You should build some underground car parking spaces. I remember those being pretty good. They probably are. They create a lot of traffic, though. This one seems okay. Like, I don't mind seeing a car park above ground. To be fair, though, car parks like really quite ugly. But for some reason, when it's in the context of a computer game, I guess nature isn't real. It's just simulated, so it's all good. Don't mind that concrete jungle. Okay, bringing that sprawl out over to here now. Hey, Zora Spinamana, thank you for gifting subs. Really appreciated. Bilberto53, Riggs Diggs, K-Less Knight, Wookie Tosser, and Skid Kids. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. Appreciate you supporting the community over here on Twitch. Peeps, if you're watching over on YouTube, feel free to come over here. This is where we hang out. This is where I read chat. Right, it's looking cool. They all want to expand at this density. I think I'm going to have to increase some of the roads here, because they're going to have a lot of traffic coming through. Like that one there, and maybe this one over here. Anyway, it was never supposed to be pretty. You know that, right? I wish they removed the built-in car parks on buildings for European theme. Oh, yeah. I can see why. It's looking alright, isn't it? We're just going to have to keep zoning more at this rate. Probably some commercial would be in order around here somewhere, I think. So where else? That block there can be commercial. And we've still not got any demand for offices or industrial. Wow. Crazy. Hey! I'll take it. So yeah, now we've kind of like zoned everything out coming out this way. I've left like a little bit of space around the school. So when we zoom out, yeah, it's looking real complete out here. Robert says, hey, X in chat. Welcome, Robert. Lucro says, this is where I read chat. Feels like not necessarily a lie, but also not necessarily the truth. I mean, I stared at my chat for a while, and all I saw was people talking to you and you talking to them, Lucro. Like, literally. Alright, I'm back, says Blue Raven. Lucro says, welcome back. Hey, this chat is for talking to me. It's Lucro's chat today, I guess. I feel like we could add another connection here. Okay, like that, and then just maybe keep it in a straight line-ish. Gabrielle says your city is so beautiful. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, because, like, this is not a pretty city in my mind. We're just going crazy zoning stuff. I do want to do a pretty city. That will be one of my next projects. It's just that it moves, when you do those sorts of cities, like, progress moves really slow. So I had this idea of, like, leaning in the other direction and just trying to make, like, the fastest growing city that you can. And this is the result. And we're really struggling to get that low density out here. I think it might have something to do with how this is like a high density area now. So if we started zoning over here, it might get treated differently. What about this little corner that we've got? Like, maybe we could... This area looks kind of gorgeous, doesn't it? This area right here. I like how that looks. There are actually, admittedly, I think there are parts of this that you can say, yeah, it looks really good. The way all of this is nestled together is really cool. This feels like it needs something in it, but probably not. I don't know what this needs. Like, maybe paths and stuff. Paths and more trees, because... yeah, these buildings just sort of scream for it, don't they? Let's have a look at doing that. So, like, let's say we put in one of these paths all the way down here. Yeah, that building's... oh, no! It's not what I wanted to do. Did that work? That worked. So it looks okay there, but it's still... this just looks very, like, empty. Then, rather than putting in buildings, what we could do is put, like, a bunch of parks. There's a skate park. Kind of works. But I don't think you could repeat that too many times. Then what about another type of park? It does kind of work. Kind of helps it a little bit, I don't know. But then you're going to just like repeat all the different parks in that area, right? So maybe some office buildings would actually be suited in there. Anyway, we need to find a place to sort of expand the low density stuff. This bit here kind of feels like a good spot. Let's take a different approach here. Let's find out. Well, is that a two? That's a 2-lane either side, right? Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Oh, that caused that bus to go crazy. Didn't know what was going on. I think you need to find the snap where you got both roads together. There it is, and then do that, and not catch another snap. It still breaks the grid. Of course it does. So we kept this going straight, and then did that. Okay, but here we're going to try and get the density to come down a bit. So we'll do that by dragging... hello. Doesn't like the height, does it? Gabriel says, I'm serious. I've been watching Biffa plays and City Planner plays, and your city from your series is way better looking than theirs have ever been. Well, Gabriel, could you elaborate on why you think it's better? Because honestly, it just comes down to personal taste, doesn't it? So maybe the chaos of how I put my city together to you is just more interesting, because I would say they're probably way better at this game than me, but perhaps the way that I am playing is what's intriguing, more so than, I don't know, something else. This looks like it's going to work. Now, how would I connect those roads up? Maybe a crossroad here. Maybe a connection over here. And we're going to zone that all out. So, I will do this stuff on this side here, on this street. Probably got the wrong building style, actually. But then everything else is going to be the lower in here. Look, they like it. And if we look at the suitability on the roads, that probably tells us a lot. Yeah, then they don't want to go there. Makes sense. So then on these sides, we probably need a bit more of that. And the suitability is good for it. Well, there you go, a new zone. Not sure how to fill in these spaces here. What's going on? Oh! You're like in the wrong spot. I see. I see what's going on here. Like not actually connected to the road, basically. Oh, did that then give us... Oh, did I just miss out on these bits here? Okay, and you're the wrong type. So, become the right type. Yep, they're cool with that then. Right, we're up to 72,000. Dang. It's incredible. This is a nice spot here. Let's go ahead and put a couple of commercial bits in. Let's try that one there. Hey! Iron press building. Alright, let's put down some of these specializations. What's the effectiveness? City-wide well-being 750. So, let's actually go use that over here somewhere. I'm going to put it right there. We are doing good. It honestly looks better on the eyes for me, the way your roads look, especially your industrial areas look pristine. Interesting. I mean, they're really, like, chaotic, is the idea. Fascinating. I really want to get more industrial zoning going. Maybe we need to, well, the way this game works, it's not like you need houses near your industrial area. It all sort of blends together eventually. We could try and fill in this space here with some housing. Feels like there might be a little bit of potential here to add a sneaky road. Okay, I think I'm going to do this all with the alley type of road, so we'll bring that under here. Then have it go over there. And obviously these houses are not going to be very popular. That's sort of not the point. Okay, where else? Like, I can put the higher density stuff there. Fill in all the space with that little road. Maybe do like the same thing here. And then have it kind of coast alongside this road for a while. It's a bit of a weird way of doing things. Okay. Nah, that ain't right. Something like that. And then all that traffic just goes back in over here. It's not an ideal connection at all, but that's kind of not the point. Now, what I did with that road there, can that continue? If I could get it to stop snapping, it might actually work out. To put it on there. Yep. Aha. Oh! Oh! It was almost perfect! Oh, now it is. Wait, that makes no sense. What is that thing? I almost want to leave it because it's so weird. Oh gosh, you've given me an impossible road. I guess it has to stay. That's the worst connection ever, and it's got to stay. Right, let's hope this remains low traffic. I guess we got something like super unique in our city now. Have you ever seen that in a city before? Little lane crosser. It's kind of cool. Right, I feel like I want to have another commercial block on this side. I like the way it rose up over there. And then let's switch to the build theme maybe. Come down to this level. Yeah, and they like it. It's all suitable around here. Now the noise ain't going to be good. Noise ain't going to be good at all. Dang, people moved in fast over here. Look, we've got another one that don't like it. Okay, finally we've got some office demand. That's good. Some industrial demand should follow soon too. Right, are you liking this? What's your biggest new player tip for this game, says Marty? I would say, like, what's your objective? How are you spending your time? I have this weird relationship with games where, you know, I don't actually consider myself a gamer. I consider myself a person who's very creative. And so for me, I need a creative experience to justify playing a game. So Cities Skylines can be that. It can also be like a puzzle game if you want to try and fix traffic issues. So like, know what your objective is and know what you want to get out of your time. Do you want to build like a city that looks pretty? Well then plan for it. Make sure you've got like a vision and you keep track of your ideas. You know, because this game can be incredibly distracting. Like, you can just look at it and just find stuff that needs to change. And because of that, like, you can, air quotes, waste a bit of time if you're not like focused on what you're doing. So my kind of advice with playing it is to just kind of have a plan and like know why you're playing it and what you want to achieve. Because like I said, it can be a puzzle game or it can be a city builder, you know. Right, I love filling in those spaces like that. It does look really cool. This bit here, I think we'll try some vegetation in it. Like, we can drag that and do that, and then we have to wait for the trees to grow. But if we do it with multiple different types, you know, hopefully we'll come back later in the stream and just see, oh yeah, there you go. Like, this bit here grew out, I guess. Anyway, we're going to mix like several different types. And then hopefully that'll look good. Have a bit of a sort of tree beltway, some green space. This looks kind of good actually, this bit here. We can even extend that road down here, have another little bit, and then maybe a connection somewhere, but we don't want to create like a through road. Here's a wild place for a connection if we were to do that. Like, this little bit. Maybe we'll make it that road actually, that type. Yeah, so I don't want to knock out too many houses, right? But they'll rebuild. It's alright, you'll rebuild. Don't worry about it. Sorry to ruin your life. Okay. Then we're going to bring this down here. And I guess it can kind of go all the way out to there. I don't know how I feel about these things entirely, but it kind of feels like it's working. So yeah, then you got like another little lot over here. Go back into the zoning. It's kind of ready for all of this. Yeah, look, they're not going in there because of the red. Go on, then we'll do that as well. Really filling in the spaces now. Maybe we'll do this bit next. Although I was going to put services and stuff here. We could put offices in. Dang, this city does look cool. I feel like that person's convinced me, Gabriel has convinced me that my city is actually better than I'm giving it credit for. Maybe it is cool. Lange Durac, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I'm a little late on that one. Hope you're still there. Probably butchered your name, so I apologise for doing that. Eitan Daniil says, weird intersection. I would like to build an intersection at some point, but it just is so slow and tedious. Oh, how's our poopy water doing? So, now these are, yeah, filling up with the poop. And this area is supposed to be better. It's supposed to be better than this poopy water, but we spent like probably 75% of our time creating this, and 25% of our time in this area has created that. What's going on over here? Dude, this looks awful. Who created this? Clearly me. Wow, okay. Let's go to the highway and get a free lane. What is going? Yeah, that is just rotten. Ugh. I think it's because they become a double. Oh, I might have to pause and rebuild this. It's the same on the opposite side. I think when I built this, I let them automatically connect together, is the issue. So there's that middle section there. That's the wrong type of road, I think. If I go ahead and destroy that, and we go like this, this becomes 2. Oh, it does look dodged, doesn't it? I think it's because the one in the middle. Wow. I think it might be because the one in the middle is like, these are like individuals and that's a double, so traffic goes both ways on that one. I think I can see how to do this. Kind of need to rebuild a lot of this though, and it's not going to be pretty. I think I got the right idea there. So then for that one, although that's a two-way there. Okay, we won't worry about that just this second. Right, I don't want you to kind of like try and merge with that, but that's what you want to do. Great. Huh. So maybe what I'll do is this. Right, now we'll take the 2-lane and upgrade and get that thing like a 2-lane, yep. Still a 2-lane. And then there, it looks super awkward the way it all merges. I guess it's because it's 2 to 3. It needs to be 3 for a minute, maybe? Maybe that's a little better? It's hard to tell. Now for the traffic going the other way, it then needs to possibly be a 3 about here, and then that outside needs to turn into a 2, and then it rejoins there. And we've made it all look absolutely awful, of course we have. So when we do this side, well, do you know what? It was a 1, but it became a 2, which is why it all seemed a bit messed up. To be fair, it kind of looks like it should just work, like... Yeah. I don't know. See, then you change a few things, and then the problem sort of goes away for a moment. It's like, what? Obviously, they're like something's causing them to change lanes there. Ugh. Wow, that looks awful, whatever that's doing. Okay, another thought might be... if we make those doubles... and I come back here... See, there's no traffic right now, so it looks like I'm not being helpful at all. So we come back here... and just add in a lane like that. That might also be useful. Either way, I think that's been solved, hopefully. What were we doing? What did I say about distractions? Man, this game is just distraction fest. So I was thinking about making this area kind of like offices and services and stuff. Maybe there's a case to be made that we should just zone it out with some more housing and stuff, right? Monkey Seaweed Gaming says, you ever made a beltway city in Skylines? I don't know what a beltway city is. Waffle Garfunkel says you need to add a filter lane for the slip roads, otherwise it gets very messy. What's a filter lane? Is that some sort of like upgrade option? Oh, what are you doing there? What was that about? Filter lane. I don't know what a filter lane is. Anyway, if it becomes a problem again, we'll give it another go. Kinda looks like we're good here and there. I just had to mute. I felt my throat get a little bit drier. And I was like, nah, it's okay. And then, oh my god, horrendous coughing. I think I'm about to do it again if I don't drink. So a beltway, it's like a crazy big road with lots of junctions off of it. Yeah, we haven't done that, but we could do. Hey, that's awesome. Right, that is awesome. Maybe there's some stuff we could unlock. Because we want to fill up that area. How are we doing for power? I could put some solar powers up there. Little solar plant. Wait, I think it actually came up the second time. I'll tell you what though, I don't think we can burn enough trash. Because whoa, what's going on? The stored amount was getting higher. Store garbage, so we need more incineration processing speed. Haven't really left us much room over here. I don't want to fill that in and put one here because you know what happens with the water. Right, anyway, let's keep moving around the city and figure out where we want to build next. Maybe somewhere around here could be a good spot, fill in all of this. And apparently, I think what I decided is that we wanted another highway coming through here. So like, put an intersection down here. I like the idea of using this one again, so that I don't have to build my own. And where's this going to go? It's going to go over there, could probably do with something here. I don't know. Maybe add in some connections here, create a bit of a spaghetti junction. Let's go ahead and I think we're going to need to buy some tiles, but first let's have a look at that intersection again. Which one is it? That one? No. Oh, there it is. It's the first one. So like put that there, have it become this big highway over this area. Feels like this area could be a bit more rural. So many things I could do, right? I can't make up my mind. Let's go ahead and create a couple of extensions here. Wow, they just don't want to snap. There it goes. Oh look, wait, we've got some traffic. Maybe not, maybe not. Struggling with my voice a little bit now. Chat, what do you think we should do? So far, what features do you miss from the first game, says Mark0G. Basically, the decorating stuff is missing, like fences, different types of paths. I mean, some of this stuff I'm going to say is modded as well. But, like, everything that you haven't built on is just the same color green. You know, custom parks, some of that DLC stuff. Like, basically things that let you put in detail with, like, your own brushstroke. A lot of this is, like, You know, you have to kind of just use whatever's available to get something done. Oh, by the way, we got huge office demand. I'm glad I noticed because we wanna fill in the city. We want to zone and grow. Oh, look, all of this down here filled in. Okay, that's good. Where do I next want to put offices? There's a good spread of offices, really, isn't there? So now we just need offices through this area. I could see this being like a big office park. It might look a little boring. Is there like room for a road here? Where to put it? Could put it just through this middle, like have this big chunk of offices. I'm just gonna go for it. Could put some high-rise offices in here too. Yeah, but where? It would be down the front here, wouldn't it? Sorry, I know you just started zoning, but I changed my mind. Because I don't want them to be that big, so we'll go with that size. And then we'll do the same thing here. These ones can be relatively big. That's on the corner, isn't it? Okay. This chunk here will be offices as well. Alright, so hopefully that will give things a little bit of character. And now we've decided we're just going to have a big fat chunk of offices that break everything up. So as for these areas over here, let's keep zoning. Something turned that road green, didn't it? Something turned that road green. I'm not sure what. Yeah, then the higher density stuff we'll have there. And along these sides. Change the theme up a little bit. Put a little one of those there. Yeah, we definitely need some offices. What building is that? Is that just a cemetery? A crematorium even. I mean, it's got a whole bunch of those out doing some work. Let's put in a couple extra. An additional incinerator. Go on, that one's got a lot of work to do in the area. Grim, grim. And then all of that around it. So again, filling in all the gaps, right? I don't know when those other houses are going to move in, but it's looking cool. It's looking cool again. I think I might have the offices stretch through this area a little bit too. Like the high-rise ones. They could look cool over here. Right, and go back to fill mode and just have all of that be offices as well. Let's put some of these medium ones up in the area as well. And just let it kind of zone out and do its thing. Got issues just absolutely everywhere in this city. To be fair though, they're mostly just the high rent complaints. We could adjust our taxes. Oh my god, we're making stupendous amounts of money in this city. Goodness me. Goodness me. Stuff Junks is very nice layout, thank you. Where the slip road meets the motorway, upgrade it to a 3 lane so there isn't a traffic slowdown. Yeah, aren't you just shuffling the problem along though? Oh, look, wait. These cemetery issues, I mean, usually they're caused by traffic, right? But if we do need more cemeteries, where do we have them? Because we could do another upgrade, potentially. So we've got this up here. Maybe we can get it more cars. Additional incinerator. Yeah, let's put 1 there, 2 there on the sides. Here's a spot where I could definitely put a few more little houses. I think we decided not to do this, but since we're in the need of it... Oh yeah, you don't want them going out into the ocean, that's the thing. So like, you want to do it like that. and then the same thing over here. Not so bad, not so bad. We could lower our taxes. Looks at how much money he's making. Never mind, says Amanuix. Yeah, that was literally what I did, wasn't it? Let's wait a minute. We're making moolah. Let's not lower that. Let's raise taxes. Let's make more money. Gosh. It's the offices. We've kept the office tax pretty high. That's been helpful. And I'm not actually supplementing like any income. But here's the thing though. Like you have the same amount of like bubbles around the city. Like I've got a city where like I'm literally subsidizing and giving the uneducated like all the way down here, and you still get all of the bubbles, right? That's what's weird about it. Oh my god, we got to do something about the traffic in this city, right? It's awful. What did I tell you? This thing generates absolute traffic. Absolute traffic is what it generates. That also might let some of the cars go in and out this side. Kind of looks like it won't. Yeah, no idea how we'd really fix this. It just is what it is. Hopefully the future layouts will be better, you know? But anyway, looking at this, like, people are moving in, they like it. I think we just got to keep zoning. So maybe some of this lower stuff, I kind of failed to get that going, really. Let's go ahead and repurpose a bit then, since it didn't work out. Right, and then down here it's going to become this stuff again. Hey, fuel plant. I mean, I am zoning like a machine over here, and it just keeps going. I'll let it do its thing. The city's got problems, but we don't care. Mayor Xisuma doesn't care about your problems. See, I tell the truth, man. That's why people vote for me. Xisuma, easy money exploit. Jack up the prices of parking lots to 50. Yeah, I had a city where I have a lot of car parks in, and it makes a lot of money, and I kind of thought that might have something to do with it. Anyway, we don't actually need the money, so like subsidizing would be good, but it doesn't get these bubbles to go away. And I'm kind of scared of doing it because if you need to then revert it back later, you might get into a bit of trouble with subsidization. We could lower it again, you know, like let's go down 1% more on each. What are these little things whizzing around? Are those my buses? Or are those taxis? I think they're taxis. Honesty is good. Gotta give a mayor at least. Right, I got a little bit of an idea here for finishing up this area. And I think we're going to continue zoning. Still no industrial demand, but the offices demand has gone back up again. Okay, what about education? Let's run through our services. So, like, no surprise to see elementary's dipped off again. So, yeah, we could definitely squeeze one in this area. Or maybe we can't. So I'm going to get rid of that road as well. I'm going to build it here. That's really unconventional, but I'm going to do it like that. Actually, what I'm going to do is put this road across. Why does it do that sometimes, eh? That to there. It feels like we need something in here. Maybe I will keep that. Let's get rid of that road and then put the school this way. So elementary school. And we give it all the upgrades because we know we're going to need them. Cool. That should help with that area. Then high school. We're going to need a high school over here too. Wow. Let's go ahead. So if we put it on that road, we could bulldoze this and have a high school opposite that building. Big education area. Wait, that's not an education thing. That's a server farm. I thought it was one of those technical universities. Hello? Hello? Oh, have I got something to do? Have I got work to do? Like, here's the thing we could do. We could add a little lane that takes you... Right, highway, single file. Add a little lane here that just kind of like nips you into the city that way. And that means we just move the problem over a little bit. See? Oh my god, it's awful. Traffic's going to grind this city to a halt, I tell you. There is 3 lanes on that side and this side. It does kind of strike me that maybe this could have 3 lanes here. That might be helpful. That might cause a load of traffic sort of crossing over itself a lot. Oh god, I might have made it worse. Yeah, adding extra little connections would really help. We probably need like an intersection here, which I talked about earlier. Let's go ahead and do that actually. Oh, no, never do that. Be careful when you drag, because you can delete an entire road network. I should really be paused right now. Okay. Nope, I unpaused for some reason. That was the wrong thing to do. No! I wasn't ready to click! Now this time, doing that is kind of helpful. That seems to be about right, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Back to the highways. Oh, 3s to 2s, interesting. Let's go ahead and make it a 3 then. There we go. And then over on this side, something similar. Now, I wanted this thing to be kind of raised up. Xisuma is our professional Cities Skylines speedrunner. Yes, yes I am. I'm your professional. I really like this raised road, but I think it's raised up a little too high. Yeah, oh, there it goes, lag spike. Let's go back to that setup. So let's try 15 meters above. We're going to have it something like that. So it'll connect somewhere around here. Then we want it to connect like all of this together. Which is definitely going to be some spaghetti junction stuff. Xisuma, have you ever tried The SimCity? I really like the 2013 version. Yeah, I did a whole series of that on my channel. You can go watch it if you like it. Mark Zero says 5 AM this morning, had to get up and help my neighbour move his chicken coop on muddy terrain. I miss the city where neighbours ask only for spare change. Yeah, I guess it's different living out in the countryside. Okay, so that's going to come over and like line up with that bit, and in the opposite direction have it join like that. But then we want all of this to be raised up, so Gonna have to rebuild some of this. Which is fine. Right, now we want a single lane one to go from there over to here. Same thing on the opposite. But be on that inner side, yeah. And down at this level. Not so bad. This level. Not so bad either. Okay, it doesn't look super smooth and lined up, but that works. Now, how do we incorporate this? Is what I'm thinking. Like, I'm wondering if traffic here and there, so from either direction, could peel off into their own road. So you might then want this to be a 2-lane earlier on. Not there. Wait, okay, so a 4-lane here. And a 2-lane there. And then that peels off and becomes its own thing. Sort of going in that direction, right? So then at this level, we want it to... Again, we want this to become a 4-lane coming in. So 4 there. Oh, you're going to be a pain in the bum. Okay, let's take it back down to 3. So we've got to put the 4 on the inside. Which kind of messes up this next little bit, I think, because the 2 is on the other side. It's... Oh, no, it adjusts. It adjusts. That's good. Oh, look at this. Is it going to let me... Ah! You're ruining my life! Not really. Just for dramatic effect. Oh. Oh. Okay, so... No, you're going to be like that, are you? I see how it is. Yeah, just making me do that. I see. Okay, so then go into a single lane. Come over here. I guess I've got to click once and then click again. Right, now I don't want you to do that. I want you to come over the top. Let's try again. See, there's good. Right, let's leave it like that. So we can bring those 2 in. Then we need 2 outbound ones. So where would they want to connect? Like, maybe the outbound can come this way and do something over here is what I'm thinking. So I reckon this needs to extend out a little bit. It's 3 lanes as well on either side. Oh dear. Does that mean I needed more bandwidth for traffic to come through? So we've got this 6 lane here. Coming out like that. Now, it kind of needs to split up into a highway, I guess. I also am going to say it now. These connections are not helpful. We've got a post stop that we got to not destroy. Lag spike. Okay. So let's say we come to about there. We're like, hey, we don't want that bit of the road. So now we want 3 lane highways. I think I might just make them 2 for simplification. So you want those incoming ones to come in this side and the outgoing ones to go on the opposite side. Like, this will look ugly to begin with, and maybe later on it looks better. So, like that. Except you're the wrong way around. Ah! The pain! Where is the undo button? God, this game's just trying to make me look stupid, isn't it? Well, we lost our post office, I think. Sorry about that, residents. It's no more. This just in. Mayor accidentally destroys postbox. Mayor Xisuma has no regrets. Oh, come on, that's got to work. Why wouldn't it work? Oh, you're just being annoying, that's why. That's what it should say, shouldn't it? The game should say, nope, gonna be annoying. Come on. Is it really gonna be this fussy? Oh, the snapping is driving me mad. Oh, and again, look, it says nah to the stuff behind it. Look, I've already built it, man. I've already built it. Can I just make a little thing to like break up the road? That's all I want to do. Break up the road. Okay. Let's upgrade that. So now we've got that nice neat connection. It's a little further ahead is what I'm thinking. Oh, that looks promising. Okay, go down and connect. Yeah, finally! God, takes too long, doesn't it? Okay, so this intersection will also feed traffic into here. So if you want to, let's see, go one of two ways. I guess the road could go underneath and then connect here. Right, like it could go out that way, underneath, connect there, and then go up and join onto this ramp. That doesn't feel right though, it feels like I'm missing something. So now this, either side here can go in that way or this way. So then if you're coming from this direction, you can go out to that road, and then we want it to go into this road. As well as that out traffic having something else to do. So I think what I'm missing is that this side doesn't come into this area. And if you wanted to do that, I want to... I guess you could do something like here, where it peels around and then that one comes this way. But dang, you're going to be combining a heck of a lot of roads at that point. So like here, it could go underneath, maybe up a little bit on the way. And then it's kind of like ready to come over the top maybe. Dang, that's kind of wild. I feel like I'm getting this wrong now, though. Or are we just making a crazy spaghetti junction? What do y'all think? Just build an overpass. You gotta tell me what an overpass is. I think I might skip this bit. I don't know. I think I might skip this. They'll find other ways into the area, right? That's kind of elegant. Let's just connect that over there and then leave it be, I think is the way to go. You know, I'm not a master connection builder. Nowhere near it. It's a continuation of the main road over to the highway, so you can connect the off-ramps to it. Yeah, I don't know. You gotta speak in my language. I don't even know what my language is, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this idea of this goes over here somewhere. Yeah, that looks about right. And then it kind of like peels in. Maybe just joins there. Which does indeed look a little bit rotten. Can we turn that into like 4 lanes? Can. But I think we're going to need to reconnect that. Snap to somewhere else. And look at that, over here, it connected on the wrong side. I could have swore I got it over on this side. Look, it's going to pop to the other one, isn't it? Okay, so that one we're just going to have go up and connect somewhere over here. This side, going to go that way around. Not bad. think I can make this look a little better. No? Yes? Okay, I thought it was going to be a complete pain. Okay, so I think you want this one to just be like a free for a moment. Oh, it's a double. Okay, we can't do that. Well, I don't know how that's going to fare, but we've added something that looks kind of impressive, I guess. Vogel Vrau says that looks functional. Just about. I don't like the way this road just sort of like ends with these awkward junctions. It feels like it needs something, I don't know, better going on there. Now, in terms of this highway, like, I'm going to want another junction somewhere here. I can see it connecting to that road. Maybe that becomes a crossroad. And then maybe another connection over here somewhere. So the intersection for this one, if we get it raised up, what one would suit here? Size is going to play a huge role. It kind of also needs to fit the fact that we've got this, like, particular type of road for it. And none of these seem to do that. Huh. I'm going to have to build my own, aren't I? Right. Maybe I won't get, like, too proper with the way we set this up. So, what we'll do is we'll create a shape and then we'll modify it. This will all make sense in a moment. So we do that, and then we're like, we want to have a connection here go down to there. So we're going to line that up. I thought you would, yeah, I thought you'd, oh, it's okay. Also, this thing kind of came down to the ground a bit, didn't it? Which actually might be kind of helpful. So let's try again. Okay, yeah, so that's perfect for what I want to do. Now we're going to remove that. And then we're just going to, oh, this is going to be awkward, but I think I know how to do it. So I'm going to create like that. Yeah, this will work. This will work. I hope. Have some faith. Okay, so we've got like 76 and 77. And then we got 80 meters and 85. That snap is kind of annoying. Okay, I just turned off all of them by mistake. 80 meters, there you go. Now, if I go ahead and destroy that in the middle. Okay, we're kind of getting there. So I think we got like some one-way issue here. Hello? Computer game? Hello? It's not doing anything. There it goes. Okay. That's one part of it. And I think the next part that I wanted, although that almost looks like it could work, because it probably doesn't let you turn across traffic here. Oh, so what I was going to do was change this in a very particular way that now I think is not necessary. I was going to change it so that there was only this road coming. That's exactly what I was going to do, right? So can you see how that would work? But I don't think it lets traffic coming this way do a sharp left-hand turn or coming the other way. So maybe that just means we're good to have it connect like that. I think we're good to have it connect like that. So from here, this thing should be able to go down and just join there. Nice. On this side, we'll, yeah, not that much. We're going to keep it elevated. I think it was around 7.5. And then this is quite a quiet little area, so it could almost connect there, but I think that'd be a bit much. So, whoops. Oh, it's made it all one big thing again. Put a connection there. Right, now though, oh, how long have we been paused for? I don't know. Those connections are like totally valid now. You can use them to get around the city. So they may change a bunch of like AI and pathfinding here. Okay, so I think what I want to do is have housing like we did there in this area. Maybe something a bit more built up through the middle. This is going to be our green beltway, I just remembered. Does this game have undo or ghost mode? It does not. Worst comes to worst, we're going to find out eventually. Roundabouts are proven to be safer and more efficient than a normal intersection. Oh yeah, we all know that here in Europe and the UK and whatnot, but they do things differently in other parts of the world. So I don't want those anymore. Oh, did it go up? It went to an underground connection, didn't it? Yeah. That's easy to amend. Go underground, find that, connect it. That bit. Oh, there's something in the way. Huh. Okay, that's connected now. But we've still got a little stump here. Okay, that's gone. Hey, the one, the only, the legendary Angry K9. Oh, how did I manage to do that? Here for 103 months. Howdy X, hope all is well. City's looking great. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. Sid Unsworth in chat says, how's it going, dude? How you been finding Cities Skylines 2? I've missed a few streams. I feel like this term city painter best describes my experience with it. It feels so much more like a craft your own city look than a true simulation, but I'm not exactly an expert at the simulation stuff, so I don't know, take that with a grain of salt perhaps. Let's do a little check again. Elementary school, gonna need another one. We're gonna zone into this area over here, so it kind of makes sense maybe to put one in this space. Since we're doing this next, let's have a look at the layout again. It kind of is what it is, right? It's not going to change too much. It has a lot of these roads, and when we bulldoze one of them, it's going to leave a gap in the middle. But we could roll with that over here, maybe. Quite a few intersections. So if I go ahead and get rid of that, we get left with this space again. I guess you could put like a big old building there. But yeah, high school is, like another elementary school is needed. And that being said, we're going to zone out this area around here. So maybe here's a spot for one. Yeah, how about there? I was just looking at that a moment ago and thinking like, we need something here. Right, all the upgrades again. So yeah, again, the endless distractions, the endless decision making. What are we actually doing? Let's do a check. Right, water availability is naff for some reason. What happened? Because I guess we built a lot more houses, so sewage treatment's okay. It's the incoming water. We destroyed a lot of water intake earlier on without really thinking about it. So we've actually got, I think, one water intake over here. Dang. So what happens when I add another water pumping station? That brings us just up to acceptable. So we'll have 3 of them. Then we've reduced water trade. Now we're exporting. Okay, a problem solved. Healthcare, crematorium availability, cemetery availability. You know, it's looking pretty good. Average health 71 though. I feel like in this new area over here, we're probably going to want another medical facility. Let's go ahead and plop one down on the main roads. Could always go around and upgrade some old stuff. And then when it comes to the death care, I mean, if we're going to expand again, you know we're going to need another crematorium. So let's go and put one up the back here. Garbage management, the processing status is a little weak. What would we need to help with that? Another incinerator plant. We actually looked at that earlier in the stream and couldn't figure out quite where we were going to build this because it's so massive. Never zoned these areas. We still don't have much industrial demand, so maybe I could put one over here. Like I could almost fit it on the edge if it weren't for the water. Oh yeah, we also got this new area down here. No reason we can't put one of these in. Or maybe over on this side and then worry about putting the roads around it later. Yeah, I like that. We're going to have that there. Cool spot for it. Then it needs some connections. No car access. Well, that's easily solved by bringing this directly across to there, leaving us with that cool little corner. Then we want to connect the power down below underground, which we just did a moment ago, so I'm going to connect it to that. All good. Right, now another thing we should do, although I kind of like the landfill, like, that's the worst line I've ever said. I kind of like that landfill. It's full, right? But it's also like a part of the city. Should we empty it? Because we could do that with the incinerator. We could get it out of there. My god, we're still making stupid amounts of money. Let's add an upgrade here as well for faster incineration. So that's garbage management. What about the recycling center? Should we just build another one for the sake of it? Or should we upgrade the one we've already got? It's stored all its garbage and its processing speed isn't good enough. So we can have a larger fleet, but really we need faster processing. So we kind of need another one, I think those stats would tell us. There should really be room for it here, but there isn't. I think I'm going to go ahead and demolish these roads and just put it on that side there for now. Yeah, okay, so another recycling center in the city. Right, on to the next problem. We're going to need another school again, we know this. We've got so many schools, it's ridiculous. It's kind of telling us one of the areas where we're lacking a school. Kind of interesting that we have this one here, yet the roads around it are red. Although that is a high school, isn't it? College, even. Wow, that's not got a lot of students. Maybe we should get rid of that and replace it with... let's see. How many students at college anyway? Yeah, we should replace that with this type of school. And then it makes all of this area green. Because it's needed here. Okay. Sorry. I'm building that. Right, all the upgrades, that should be more efficient for that area, I think. So now we're short of a college, potentially, somewhere. So if I select college, you can kind of see it's probably a transport issue. I really don't want to do public transport. I'd love it if this game were multiplayer, and, like, you could be a team, man. Think about it. Like, everyone plays to their strengths. You could have someone who takes care of doing like the public transport network, if that's their thing. Yeah, this game in multiplayer would be amazing, wouldn't it? So average fire hazard is like, it could be lower, maybe, is the way you want to look at that. Now, considering we've got a lot of fire hazard down here, I think we'll take out some offices and put a building there. And then the other area is the industrial area, so we'll go and add a firehouse in here, if it will let me. There we go. Alright. Definitely improving our city. One thing at a time. Jail availability is good. Prison availability isn't. Do I need to build a prison, man? I don't want a prison. So we have 2 police buildings and that's it? Dang. Right, I think we're going to build a police station down here. Sorry, going to have to kick out some residents to make it happen, maybe? Or maybe not. Kind of a bit cramped down here. This feels like an ideal spot somewhere around here. So let's take out some commercial and residential. We could also upgrade our existing infrastructure. This means we have more space for police cars, so now we've got more police out there. Bus lanes, can't be bothered. This stuff, right, you can see down here, we never put as many parks and stuff in as we probably should have. Small playgrounds. Some buildings are going to have to go, I guess. Some buildings are going to have to go. Okay, that looks like that's the hospital, isn't it? Oh, look, here we've got a bit of space. Put 2 in that area. It's kind of okay. There's a little spot for 1. So we're doing what we can. We've still got some red streets, but we're improving. I guess offices need some park time too, don't they? And then for this area, we've got the opportunity to put things in before other people come to the area. Landmarks? Oh. 100 indoor... Oh, the National Gallery of... Oh my god, that's a cool bit. Oh, that's got to go somewhere over here. In this fancy area, right? Like there. Let's press I to get rid of that view. Oh, that so feels like it belongs just here. Or maybe on this street. Even though we were going to build some residences here. That's where that belongs. Dang! Okay, we got that thing in. Notre Dame? Oh my god! We're going to make the most amazing city ever. The National Gallery of Oh my god, says Bear. Did I really say that? You're just trying to make me look stupid again. Okay, let's maybe put one of these in here. This feels like this would suit this area. Outdoor, 100% outdoor recreation. Dang. Yeah, botanical garden really suits this fancy block that we got here. And it just about squeezes in. That's a beautiful part of the city. I'm going to go and put something in this space too. What have we got here that we haven't done? A fuel plant? Okay, we're just building like crazy right now. Crazy building. Oh my god, something's on fire. Wait, what is that? That's one of my specialty buildings. No, that's the incinerator plant. Wait, the incinerator plant burned down? Oh my god, the irony. The irony. Okay. Whew. So we're going to build this thing over here. Or maybe over here. Where would it look coolest? That is the way you should plan a city. You ask, where does it look coolest? I'm going to put it there. Except it won't let me. That's because there's an intersection there that I'm not quite seeing. I just feel like down there would be a cool spot. Maybe over here. This area ended up being a bit wimpy. Didn't really quite fill it in the way we should have. Yeah, I'm going to destroy that. And put it right there. We need to zone this bit out. We've got so little industrial demand. Could always put some offices here, I guess. Whoa! Max Spike of Doom. Tiny bit of industrial development going on. That's okay. This city's looking good. I think it's going pretty well. Okay, yeah, so, right, more buildings and stuff. Let's look at how they're spread out. Feels like we're lacking something down this area. Oh, look, here's a spot where we haven't built anything, so I'll put that there. Change the build theme. We're still behind on the build theme. Okay. Good stuff. Would you choose to live in a city like this, where there's a bunch of abandoned buildings because there's too much traffic? Honestly, we could probably rezone this area here. It just generated too much traffic. I think it was low housing rent stuff here, so now we'll try these instead. And just let that stuff grow over time. Right, office demand is insane again. I kind of feel like maybe these high-rises could look cool around these buildings. Maybe? Maybe. get our road tool out. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do with this here. That looks a bit wonky. Elm Street is a bit dodge. Let's downgrade it. Yeah, so I'm thinking... Oh, do you know what? That looks really weird now. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll put some like high-rise offices here. It might be the way to do it. I might have it completely wrong. And then we'll make the other sizes low, like that. And then offices all across the back there. That'll just zone out and develop pretty quick. Industrial demand is rising. I like this. Okay. What happened with this zone here? Did we not rezone it correctly? Apparently not. Okay, we'll have a complex of buildings there. God, this city's looking good. I think once it gets really big, it just feels good because there's so much going on. Right, so this area here... Yeah, whoa, this stuff really filled out with these buildings as well. I've not seen like, lots of those in this area. That area was like zoned but wasn't growing earlier. Okay, I think what I want to do is really kind of like fill in some of these little spaces. So this might be a really bad place to put a road, actually. I was thinking we could do that. Yeah, that's probably a horrible junction, especially for like incoming traffic. Maybe I should do this slightly different. Oh, look at this. This could almost be like an overpass or an underpass, but it isn't. So we kind of want like a road through the back here, but then it hits that. So if we come around, where do we want this thing to even connect? Here? Right, so then we can put a bunch of offices in that space. Oof. Okay, then that's all zoned pretty well. Like, maybe we could sneak a road down here underneath. Okay, look at that. We've got some traffic over here. Ah, is that not good enough for me? Am I not allowed through here? Oh, I see what it's doing. God, these snaps are awful. There's like one cell where it can just about squeeze it in. Yeah, there we go. We'll make all of that industry as well. Or maybe just offices in that spot since it's low traffic. Alright. So then we want this bit over here to look all zoned out. And then we've really filled in a ton of these little spaces. Like just about everywhere. Okay, what about here? What about this crazy junction? So there's a changing lane issue here. And then a lot of them look like they want to go to the left. And then it's probably the way these roads here connect that is just awful, isn't it? I think I remember specifically saying that was an awful connection. What about creating a highway? Little highway ramp road, so just back there, peel off, and then like really come as far as you can down here, and then connect there. No. Right, but then we don't want these crosswalks and stuff, and we don't want the traffic lights. And I think we want to say no right-hand turn there as well. So hopefully that helps that that traffic just divert around that corner. Oh, it's looking swell. I feel I need to go to college and get a degree in city planning to play this game, says Lazy Gamer. I don't think you will. It's honestly, it's very friendly, I think. Like, it just lets you plop stuff down and it figures itself out, that kind of thing. Right, our industrial demand is still there, so we can keep zoning it all out and making it look crazy cool. Do you know what we don't have? We don't have many high-rises in this area, so why don't we create, like, a little row of buildings here and here. Also, looks like we've got a bit too much empty space over here. Oh yeah, office demand is shrunk. It is absolute shrunk. Right, we're probably really going to run out now. Now, how does that look? Now that we've got more of these spaces filled in, it's looking way more like a crazy city, isn't it? And I think one of the coolest areas might be this bit, because we've got that super raised up road. Right, so for this here, I think we want to have a path. Sort of goes around the back of it. Comes down the front here. Looks kind of, oh, it's done some weird stuff there, hasn't it? Where it's connected it up. That stuff actually snapped to the side of the building, not to the center. Oh, it still does it, okay. Maybe some car parks here? Car parks could be good. Are they in the road section? What am I thinking? Yeah, they're in the road section. Oh, this is really not the right size for it, is it? Okay. I think I just saved the butts of most of my classmates. We have an exam tomorrow and they forgot about it because it was announced once 2 months ago. Pro tip, I use Google Calendar. Every time there's some sort of date or thing in the future, I don't put it down to chance, I just throw it in Google Calendar. That kind of works. Yeah, this area is nice and green, but it kind of feels like it could do with a car park here and there. Maybe this is a good spot for one, like a very large one. Yeah, that feels like I could definitely squeeze in there. Now, we don't have much office demand right now, but I'm gonna... Oh, wrong type, that type there. Yeah, so we're kind of at a point where we need to do more residential again. So if we look at this area, I think we're just zoning all of this. Let's check out what signature buildings we're close to. Oh, we've done all the low. So now it's EU medium density, or North American low, or North American medium. Let's go North American medium. North American. Let's get a bit of a mix. And then a big commercial block there. And we've always got that commercial demand. Let's fill that in with commercial. It's kind of cool. Have a total of 10,000 tourist visits in a single city. Oh wow, we got tourists in the city. That's cool. I guess they're driving here because we ain't got any public transport stuff set up. Let's use the old traffic meter up here. I mean, it's kind of where we'd expect it to be. Are there any like hot spots that have emerged as time has gone by? This looks pretty... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, okay. We've brought a lot of traffic in here, so straight away I'm looking at that and thinking this right-hand turn. Now, it could be its own little highway. What are you doing, dude? I think it was waiting to go straight on. So the straight on blocks the right-hand turn. Let's go to our highways and grab a 3-lane here. Hopefully that's a little more elegant. That might still create some odd lane switching stuff. Yeah, look at them. They're like all confused. I think you might want a little turn on this side as well to sort of streamline the traffic a bit. Like just back here. If it can, that might help. I don't know. Maybe then we turn this bit into a 3. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. If this one then became a 2, they might connect a heck of a lot better. Anyway, more lanes hopefully solves some of those issues. It's a beautiful city, isn't it? You would know about having to put exams down in your calendar, wouldn't you, X? Would I? I don't ever have exams. I'm not a student. I don't understand this comment. Oh my god, the poopy water situation is dire. It's gonna head into the area near the residents. We got to do something about this. I could actually export all of my sewage potentially, right? I don't use a calendar. I just write it down on my notes app, says Sixth Planet. Yeah, I mean that's essentially turning your notes app into a little bit of a calendar in a ways, right? Like, you know, using something and outsourcing it is kind of the idea. So if you regularly open your notes app, that's good. Sometimes, like, you're like, oh, I want to make a change. I want to, you know, get control of things, and I need to use an app or something to help me do it. And it can be hard to develop a habit of using an app. But if you already got that habit, then you know you already open it up, then that'll totally work. Yeah. Oh, that just caused a bunch of issues over there, did it? Okay, it's time for Squiggly Roads neighborhood, which I have not done yet in this city. I've just decided that we deserve it over in this area. So on the front, I think we're going to put shops. But only small shops. Maybe some parks, actually, to kind of synergize with this. Plaza, a large city park. What's this one? Large playground. Maybe we'll go with the cheap stuff again. Park maintenance depot? I don't think I ever built one of those. If I did, it was probably over here. We should go get one in this part of the city. Where would it fit in even? Just there. There you go. Right, come back to this spot. So yeah, can we squeeze in some parks? We can. Little plaza on the ends there, just going to break off the 2 areas. So then here, we're going to... Now, there was one type that we needed, and it was Painter Mansion is unlocked after NA low density. So, North American, low density. Now, why are those roads red? I would have thought this would have been ideal. Yeah, all of this is just going to be an assortment of these sorts of houses. Maybe I'll put a park somewhere in here as well. Different type. That one there. And then what did I say? Some shops, but small ones. Right, and then we've not got a lot of stuff zoned out around here, have we? Sort of shied away from doing that. We'll put in some offices, which will probably take a while. But again, low traffic stuff just to break it up. And there you go. Another little part of the city getting zoned. The reason for my comment is because you said you were 18 and started early on the Imp and Skiz podcast, right? You know, you would know all about exams then. I mean, I was 18 once and I took exams before I was 18 and I took exams when I was 18, but I was bad at them and I failed and no example me. No example. This bit over here, I feel like we're missing something here. Let's go add a road that just connects right off the back. Uh-huh. Offices probably, but we don't have the demand for it. Okay, so coming back to this area, this is where we're zoning out and getting people to move in. We didn't really finish fitting a lot of stuff into this area. So I think we'll focus on these blocks here. And what type is that? That's like a commercial one. I think I want to go with this one again, and we were doing North American because we're going to try and unlock something. We just unlocked it. So I have all of that there. I might develop something different on these roads. Let's go to the signature building then, since we just unlocked it. And yeah, we'll totally put that in this area. Maybe on that corner. Looking good. Does this area have a lot of parks? Not really. Maybe we could put like a bigger, more interesting park somewhere in here. Or maybe not. Maybe that one on the corner will work. There you go. Looks kind of nice. I'm going to make this a little commercial block here. Maybe high density? It'll probably make a bunch of stupidly tall towers. There are other towers in this area, so it might just about work. There you go. Oh! Stay away! Stay away from our beautiful city. I think it's red because of the highway, says Alonatha. Oh yeah, like the highway over here. Yeah, it like wraps around the back of it. You're probably totally 100% right. That's why they're not moving in. They don't want that. Dang. No offices coming in, that's fine. How did our industrial stuff develop? Really spreading out. Peeps, we are getting towards the end of the stream, so feel free to throw in some messages. Let me know what you think of this. I don't think I'm going to do too much else now. Just going to like look at it, let things grow for a few minutes, read your messages. Maybe check up on some things here. Like good education is back down again. I thought we had it up. It's the elementary school. We're going to have so many elementary schools, it's ridiculous. Clearly they want one down here. I think we're going to have to replace some offices. If there's even space to. I don't know. I don't know. What about there? That's actually a good spot to squeeze something in. Is it overlapping with our car park? Okay, it won't let me build it. Looks cool, says Ismael Rocks. It's starting to look pretty good, says Vogel. Thanks. Giving your game advice earlier, if I have Cities Skylines 1, is it worth it to buy 2? I mean, if you're going to open up and play with the mods and have loads of fun and it runs well on your system, like, I don't know necessarily that you need this one. But I haven't done is go back and play Cities Skylines 1, so I don't have that direct feel for how different they are. But it does feel familiar coming to this game. It feels like, oh, yeah, Cities Skylines, I remember this, you know? So make of that what you will. You know, make your own decision out of that information. I think, you know, if you type for money, you know, it might just be worth continuing to play Cities Skylines 1. It's really up to you, though. That's just kind of how I think about stuff. Like, I'm fortunate to be in this position where, you know, I get given games like this for free because I'm a content creator. Is that fair? You know, well, the world's not fair, so it is what it is. I just know if I didn't get my hands on games for free, I wouldn't be buying, like, I wouldn't have as many as I have. Like, I'd probably be thinking very differently about them. So it always just depends on your situation, right? I think it's a good idea to be smart with your time and money. And, you know, maybe if you can't afford it, if it's a bit tight, maybe it's just good sticking with the one you got. The key thing there is like the experience that you're having. Because if you're having a good time with the original game, you can keep having a good time with it, right? Right, I really want to create like this 180 connection here, but then it's going to join the roads together. So let's grab that and do this. And then destroy. Destroy! That's a Dimmu Borgir song. Of Death Cult Armageddon. One day, I want to be good enough to play my guitar and play that record. Every time I try and learn songs off of that record, I'm like, I'm not good enough yet, I'm not good enough. Maybe I'll do that soon. Maybe I'll give it another try. See if I've got what it takes. Anyway. Getting a bit off topic. So there is a way for us to really keep zone. Oh, it's getting... God, that's scary, that cloud. That terrifying, looming cloud of death and destruction. I think we might have made a bit too much traffic for the type of roads we have over here. Just a hunch. Oh my god, it's getting close, isn't it? I'm inside it, literally. Excuse me, coughing. Sneaky save, says Bear. Good idea before the hurricane hits. I decided to play with natural disasters on, and I am yet to have a situation where a natural disaster feels like it's affecting the game. It's weird. CJ says, can't wait for the next vid. Awesome, my dude. Should be with you either Thursday or Friday. I just haven't scheduled it yet. Kind of depends on what stuff happens on Wednesday with the snapshot. And then I'll get it out to you. Well, let's go ahead and see. If I try and put this stuff in, it don't want to go there. So we'll put these ones in into this area. Yeah, we got some traffic stuff going on here. Oh my god, the road connects. No! Did not want that. I really did not want that. That's not how that was supposed to work. Okay, let's try again with that one. I think that means it doesn't connect. Good. Right, sorry to all the residents who just got kicked out. You're definitely welcome back into the city. I was about to get rid of these crosswalks here, and then it's like, oh, there's actually people up there walking around. There's actually people up here. I'm feeling better, X. You definitely sound a lot better. I'm still bunged up. It's been really weird. It's been affecting my ears a little bit, which concerns me because I got sick in the past in a bad way that like messed with my ears. Oh, we got office demand back. Interesting. So now that bit zoned in, which feels right. Yeah, I feel like I could put in a road here and zone some of this stuff up, but maybe we should just put a bunch of vegetation back here. So yeah, I've been a little bit worried about that, you know, having this problem with my ears. Like it's weird. Like when I'm exercising, I feel this pressure in my eardrums, and like I can sometimes squeeze my. You know that thing where you relieve the pressure in your ears by squeezing your nose and sort of trying to blow through them. I've done that, and it's been a little bit painful. So there's definitely something going on with this stuff building up in my sinuses back there, but it's really starting to fade away now, but it's still lingering. I'll still be coughing up stuff and snot as well. It's been a real long-lasting one, which is kind of annoying. Oh, that's just a traffic accident, right? Dang, cool ass city. I think our goal will probably be to like develop all of the visible space over here, you know, before heading further out. And then maybe just like making like a city central area and then some big sleepy residential areas, you know, with lots of these types of houses leading into the main city. Like kind of use the aesthetic look that it's currently got to tell you what's next. The only issue though is that all of these intersections point in, they don't point out for like a future expansion. So that could be an issue. Right, I think I'm going to continue with the zonage. Didn't we need to switch for a unique building here? Like if I switch the style, old factory condos, EU medium. So let's go EU on this stuff now. I think we've pretty much decided this is just what this area is about now. What we could also do, because we know we're going to need it again, is another one of these before it gets too hectic. Because we just seem to need them everywhere all of the time. And since we're zoning and there's demands, let's go ahead do all of this. Okay, and then alongside here you can see there's water, so can't let it get too big. And there you go, more of the city getting zoned out, crazy. How about this area? Like, how did this junction work? Kinda looks like traffic's doing its thing. Gotta get rid of that right there, that don't look good. Nor do we want traffic lights there. There we go. SD, thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of the day. Yeah, that sort of illness would wipe me out. Decongestion, like, suffered to help you feel less pressure. I don't know, the pressure is like, sort of, I don't know. I can clear it out a bit, but it's still there. Anyway, like, it didn't affect me that bad in terms of energy and stuff. It's just lingered like crazy is what's weird about it. Dang, very cool city. So I think next stream we're probably going to focus a lot on these zones and try and do something interesting with them. That's like the next natural thing to do. At some point we've got to get the train station in, maybe finish zoning up this. Like, I've been leaving it for city services, but it doesn't feel like we need much more out here. Maybe I could add one of these. What else could we possibly want? Doesn't feel right for a police station. We've got the 2 recycling centres there. Not really sure what else. And I'm not sure what type of other buildings these would suit. Let's go ahead and put some office in that space. That'll fill that out nicely. Maybe redo the roads here, so we can zone some stuff. There's that 90-degree snap. This looks like it would fill out the space pretty well. Ooh. Okay, so I think I'm going to put like some more sleepy houses up the top. I like calling them that. With the ruins, like either side there. Then in this area, I think just offices really. Big old office park. Or that bit, maybe not all of it. Maybe just like, why don't we just put like a tiny bit of industrial in, just for the aesthetic? Right, and that stuff is struggling because the rest of the city needs to grow now in order to create that demand. Urban Planner here, just want to say it looks great, says Bizarre Gamer. I don't believe ya! We had someone else who was an urban planner, a city planner, telling me how terrible it was. I think if you could see the finer details, you wouldn't agree. Wow, this city looks good. I would like to live there, says Pokemon Sid. Oh, cool. when we design these areas here, I kind of feel like some more built-up stuff might be good. Because these built-up bits are kind of like close to this big area. I could see like more built-up areas like nearby, kind of raising the prestige, maybe is the way you want to think about it. We should also maybe look at unlocking some stuff. Dang, we're getting close to thriving metropolis. That's what I managed to do when I first played the game, in my first city, get that far in. Advanced water pumping station. What does the city need? I think there was like some really advanced... Oh no, we did that. Technical University and Medical. This, by the way, is just a little thing that you can build. And it gives you some perks. Like, I could just put that here, but it doesn't feel like it suits being in the middle of this area. Kind of feels like it might have fit in better over here, you know? So I'm going to put it there. Hey! Got to the next one. I guess building that gave us, you know, a big milestone. It's like the Geological Research Center and the Large Hadron Collider. I mean, you get some absolutely huge boosts if you build that. That's cool. It's probably a good reason to get in here and build more of this stuff, is the boosts that it gives you. Like the City Hall, we built that, but we didn't build the Central Bank. So like, put that somewhere. Which bit did that go into? This one. Like, it'll affect import and exports. That could quite easily go there. Quite easily. And it really suits the feel of that area. I can see us putting another little road somewhere over here. Yeah, that was a good one. Welfare office, have I built that before? I'm not sure. Anyway, this city is mega. Still making loads of money. Got all the pluses. Peeps, I think I'm going to wrap it up right there for today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it and had a good time. Here on the twitch.tv/Xisuma. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to pop over here and hit the follow button. If you're watching here already, you know what to do. Going to send you over to Tango Tech, who's working on level 4 of Decked Out today. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, peeps. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah. Big thanks to everyone for subscribing and all your support and love and stuff. Appreciate it. I'll be back again tomorrow, and then I won't be streaming for a week. So yeah. Right. See y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.